I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record News Watch. Investigators in Monticello are attempting to determine the cause of a Sunday night fire that took the life of a 6-year-old girl. The blaze broke out at around 9:30 inside apartment 61 at the Monticello Garden apartment complex off Moon Manor Drive. A 31-year-old woman and a number of children were reportedly in the apartment at the time the fire broke out. The young victim has been tentatively identified as 6-year-old Victoria Erickson. After the 6-year-old girl was unaccounted for, her body would later be discovered in the living room of the burned-out apartment unit. The victim's mother and a 3-year-old boy were treated for smoke inhalation. A preliminary investigation has indicated the fire began in the kitchen area and spread from there. Several of the occupants jumped to safety from a second-floor balcony. Several adjoining apartments also sustained serious fire, smoke, and water damage. A memorial to the victim had been set up outside the apartment complex. Police in the city of Middletown are investigating a fatal shooting that happened last night at 107 Cottage Street. Police responded to the scene at around 8:20 p.m. after getting a report of shots fired. There, they found the victim, who had died of a single gunshot wound. The person's name was being withheld pending notification of next of kin. Today, police were interviewing potential suspects. There had been no report of an arrest. Any possible eyewitnesses were being asked to contact Middletown City Police at 343-3151.
Mr. Keller was arrested on February 4th, 2012 at 1 a.m. on charges burglary in the 3rd degree.
New Paltz police say they've solved a month-long series of 20 commercial burglaries with the arrest of Adam Keller, a 19-year-old who'd targeted a number of local businesses since December 29th. Police say Keller first hit the Mud Puddle Cafe in the Water Street Market. From there, he burglarized 19 other businesses, going to places where he believed there were no alarms. New Paltz police say he would force his way in through a window or door and then steal cash. Several cash registers were recovered, along with other evidence from crime scenes. Keller has been charged with burglary and possession of stolen property. He's being held on $100,000 bail pending a preliminary court hearing tomorrow. The sale of the long-vacant Nevele Resort in Ellenville is moving forward now that acting bankruptcy court judge Mary Work has okayed the sale of the property to the Claremont Group, an organization of developers who want to purchase the 487-acre hotel site at a projected cost of around $6.7 million, with an eye towards getting approval for an on-site casino that would then be up and running by 2017. The now deteriorating 430-room resort has been closed since July of 2009. In her ruling, Judge Work said accepting the Claremont proposal is in the best interest of all the parties and the local community. Police say she was a major heroin supplier in the Port Jervis-Matamoros area for the past several months, and police arrested Nydia Acevedo after she reportedly sold 50 bags of heroin to an undercover officer. The arrest of the 38-year-old Port Jervis woman led to the seizure of 782 bags of heroin at her Hammond Street residence. Police say a search of Acevedo's vehicle also turned up more than $900 and more heroin. Police estimate Acevedo was selling about 300 bags of heroin per week, making around $2,000. Well, most of you don't think much of the plan being floated to approve pay raises for state legislators and appointed state officials. A Siena College poll out today found that 67% of those questioned say state lawmakers don't deserve a raise. 74% are opposed to Governor Andrew Cuomo getting any sort of pay hike, and 78% of those responding say no to salary increases for state agency commissioners. Democrat Assembly Speaker Sheldon Silver says lawmakers deserve a raise after going 13 years without one, but Republican state senators say they have no interest in considering the proposal. And it didn't take local Giants fans long to hit the stores in search of Super Bowl victory merchandise once their heroes had defeated New England to become NFL champs. Modell's at the Orange Plaza Mall in the town of Wallkill set up a separate area to sell Giants Super Bowl memorabilia.
And the store manager said the rush began moments after the big win.
Just before the game ended, we had a line outside. We were open from like 10:15 until about 1 o'clock this morning. Closed down for a little bit and opened back up at 6, and it's been constant ever since then.
And there was a steady stream of Giants fans coming through the store doors this morning on the prowl for Giants Super Bowl paraphernalia.
You know, this is becoming a trend for us. So my closets are full of Giants Super Bowl wear now, and I'm loving it. I have stuff from all 4 years that I've been alive, 5 years that they've been in, but that 4 year one. Just keep on winning, man. I got a big closet. I'll keep putting clothes in there with those Super Bowl rings on it. Keep going, Eli.
And I want to get the hat. It's the hat. I got the 4 shirts, got the sweatshirts. Now it's time to get the hat. Get the hat. I'm good. I'm good.
Carthen was lucky to get his Super Bowl hat since they've been flying off the shelves. And even the younger fans wanted to make it known who is number one. Looks like more nice February weather is on tap for Tuesday. Wednesday might be a different story. It'll be mostly sunny Tuesday with temperatures getting up around 50 degrees. Wednesday will be cloudy and there is the chance of a little rain or wet snow around. The highs will be in the low 40s. Stay with Record Online throughout the day to keep tabs on breaking news and get all the day's news and features in tomorrow's edition of the Times-Herald Record. For Record News Watch, I'm Tracy Baxter.